After feeding the animals just now, I'm realizing it is not just me. These animals get this regular amount of food, they always do, but for some reason, they all are acting like they're starving. Like, just in, like, I mean, they always do that, but it's just, like, really in my face. Like, what is this? Mean. And, the Bible talks about how, those who hunger, and those who thirst, right? That they'll be filled and they'll be satisfied. Those who hunger after righteousness. Blessed are those who hunger after righteousness, for they will be filled. And then whoever thirsts, Jesus said, come to me, and then you got that living water. So, and I was also contemplating on like how we're made. Like, God didn't make us like plants, He made us to be dependent on food and water to live. So there's something that we need, right? And so whatever we fill ourselves with, it's got to be real food and real water, and that's what we need. And so many are hungry, right? And waiting, right? Waiting for their meal, right? And so we got to be empty. We have to empty ourselves of ourselves, right? To be filled with the fullness of God, to be filled with real life, right? Because of the food and the water is what gives physically life to you, right? It keeps you alive. So in the spirit, it's like there's also things that you need in order to stay alive, and that is God Himself and His presence and His nearness and His peace and His love. And like, we go through seasons and we go through waves and stuff, and sometimes God can seem silent. Sometimes, you've been going through trials. Sometimes you have poured yourself out then, right? And you're ready for a refreshing. You're ready for another outpouring. You're ready for another glass of wine, okay? I had done the Passover and I didn't realize that, there's a lot with drinking wine. And, people depend on that when, no, it's the Spirit of God. He fills your cup. And that makes me think of another song. How does it go? And this ties in with revival. Like, I was wanting to get people hungry so that, they're ready. It's like, So when you're hungry, that's a good sign. When you're hungry for God, when you're hungry for Him to show up, when you put yourself in a position where you have to have Him, right? It's a good place to be. That's where you need to be. That's where it's at. Because then you can be full with something that lasts, with the real thing, with righteousness. But what is that song? And feel your heart beat. It's so deep. It's more than I can bear. I'll lay it down. I wanna lay against you. Okay. I need to get those words back. It's a worship song, okay? Oh my goodness, how does it go? And I feel His peace. What is it? Lord, bring it back. I was just listening it 2 seconds ago. And this love is so deep, it's more than I can bear. I wanna drink from your cup. I wanna drink from your cup. I wanna drink the cup from your hand. I wanna drink the cup from your hand. Lay against you and feel your heartbeat. And that comes from the Passover when John was leaning against Jesus, and he always referred to himself as the one whom Jesus loved. Right? He's the one who stuck closest to Jesus, right? When all the disciples went everywhere, he's the one that actually stuck the closest. Because he had received that love. He had really received more of what Jesus was really saying. I mean, they all didn't really get it, but John got it a little bit more, right? Because they were all fighting at the Passover. John was just leaning against Jesus. It'll come back to me.